Hi guys, thanks very much for popping by and joining me. I appreciate your support for the channel. It's very good, thank you very much. So yeah, just a quick update on the week so far, the week that's just gone. So I had started off obviously a speed session at the beginning of the week, and then I've had a couple of recovery runs and a long run Wednesday. So that's taken me through till today. Park run at Harwich, not been there before. Really nice layout. It's basically you do like a little lap of the green at the top, down onto the lower prom, and then it's just straight all the way out, dead turn at the end, and then straight back along a really flat prom. Little bit of a hill at the end where you go from the lower prom to the upper prom again, and then finish on the green. So couldn't be any easier than that. Potentially a really fast course, but today, really in the weather, not the best. There's some torrential rain on the way down there, and then fog, and also the run out was good, but then after doing the dead turn I realised why it was so good, because it was quite a wind against me on the way back, sort of thing. So a bit of a struggle to get back at the same pace, but yeah, it went all right. So no problems with that. So a good speed session at the end of the day for that. So moving forward into the rest of the week, I say it wasn't too bad, too harsh a week last week, and this week is even easier, really, sort of thing, as I tell you about, because at the end of the week it's the Norwich half marathon. So tomorrow and Monday are both rest days, and then Tuesday is marathon pace, 1 kilometre intervals. So it's, I think, 3k warm up, and then 4 by 1k at race pace, with 60, I think it's 60 seconds. I'll put this at the end anyway, so you'll have all of the details. I think it's 60 seconds between each kilometre, and then a couple of k finish, and that's that. Then 2 a 7k and an 8k conversational pace runs for during the rest of the week. Day off Saturday, and then race day Sunday, sort of thing. Weather's not looking too clever for Sunday as such. Looks like it's going to be wet potentially, but hey, you can't have your race day. It is what it is. So yeah, so that's all looking good for that anyway. So hopefully get a decent run at it, and then it'll just be the last of the season, sort of thing. So I'll just throw everything in the bucket there, and we'll see how that goes. Also Thursday of this week, I went and saw the sports therapist again, just for what he called a leg flush. So I'm not too up on terms with this. I'm not used to seeing an actual sports therapist, physios and massagers, but or masseurs if you want to. But a sports therapist is kind of new. So a leg flush I understood to be like a sports massage would be, but I was quite wrong. So it's, to my mind, and from previous experience, sports massages, whether they're on your legs, your back, wherever they are, it's quite painful, I'll say that. Experience for me anyway, sort of thing. Generally they'll find a knot and they just give it yahoo on the knot, and just either knuckles, elbows, all sorts go into it, and it's generally uncomfortable, at least if it's not painful, sort of thing. It's usually a conversation stopper for me when they find a knot, sort of thing. It's just like, I'll just shut up now because my voice is going up and down with the pressure that's going on, and I'll leave it at that. So yeah, I went to see the guy, and like I say, I couldn't be further from what was going to go on, sort of thing. So got on the bed as per usual, and it was literally just, he found a couple of points in the glutes, and then hamstring, and then the calf, but there was there was no actual like massage needing the muscles, etc., as I would associate with a sports massage. It was just a couple of points, but when he was pressing the points and like working with his thumb or his knuckle, whatever it was, could have been his elbow even, sort of thing, I'm not watching, but it was like a trigger point, because I could feel it in various points on my leg while he was touching the one point. It was kind of unusual, but it was effective, and I say, and no pain at all, sort of thing. But I knew, or I could feel that he knew what he was looking for, sort of thing. He would just rub it across the leg. That's the point. Press it, and then work that. And so he did that down the leg in a few points, and that was it, done. No kneading of the muscles, no discomfort, no pain. So I was, and then as we discussed it afterwards, then he explained that obviously he deals with a lot of professionals, local footballers, athletes, etc. And this is what he does, and it leaves you basically, you just go straight out. There's no, with a sports massage that I've had before, you're going to take the rest of the day off. The next day you're going to start training again or something, but your legs, usually you just leave them to rest because they've been a bit battered by the masseur. But with these, you're ready to go straight back on the field, the track, or whatever's going on, whoever he's dealing with, sort of thing. So really good, very effective. I felt great afterwards, but with none of the side effects of a sports massage. So that was good. And also, this guy must be the cheapest guy I've ever been to. So I just, I'm happy to pay that. That was good. And we just carry on with that. So he knows what he's doing. I'm quite comfortable with what he's doing, and trusting in him. Feels great. So all good for that. That was good. I might see him again during the week, just for a final go before the half marathon. But at the way things are at the moment, and because it's a couple of easy days really, apart from the race pace day, which is not overly heavy anyway. I don't perceive it to be. Then I don't think I'll have a need to see him this week anyway. Maybe just a quick one after the half marathon, because I'll probably feel a bit battered after that. So we'll take it from there with that. So as I say, at the end, as per usual, at the end of this, I'll put the next 7 days in, which is a taper week for me. So if you're not racing, then swap out my marathon pace day with one of the speed sessions that I've already done last week or the week before or whatever, and then throw another speed session in on, say, the Thursday or the Friday, and then a long run in the middle, and and then leave the 2 recovery runs that are there. You'll need them, sort of thing. So that's just a way of tailoring that to make it better fitting for yourself. And then once we've done that, once I've got over the marathon, then I intend to have a few days recovery. I might take a week off, and then I'm back into the full marathon training for the 26th of April next year at Blackpool. And so I'll be carrying on with that. I know I was planning on doing Brighton, but if you missed anything that I've said, sort of thing, then it turned out that now that I'm on a new rota with work, then I wouldn't be home for Newport, sorry, not Brighton. So Newport has got canned, and now I'm doing Blackpool on the 26th of April. So hopefully my rota stays good, and that's what I'll be doing anyway. But that's it for me. So thanks very much for joining us again. If you wouldn't mind clicking the icon down there, the subscribe, like, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks very much. But yeah, I appreciate your support for the channel. So thanks a lot. Cheers, guys.